Warning. Curse of Strahd. Spoilers ahead. We rejoin Zayli the Ranger, Torin the Paladin, Nala the Druid, Badakas the Rogue, Boblia, Zandala, Irina, and Ismark just as the party plans to proceed out of the village of Barovia and to the west. The next destination is a gypsy camp rumored to house Madame Ava, a seer capable of discerning fate. However, one thought immediately sidetracks the party.
Let's find the meat lady.
I admit I wasn't expecting that sentence.
Where are we going to find her?
You're the only one who stands a chance of tracking her.
Okay, let's get going.
What are we doing exactly?
Badakas saw something moving in a sack, so we're going to figure that out.
Ismark and Irina briefly exchange a glance. Zayli can make out the faint squeaking of cart wheels that echoes through the deserted streets of the village of Barovia. Mad Mary can be heard sobbing loudly in the distance. Does she even sleep? After a series of wrong turns, the light creaking of poorly maintained cartwheels gets significantly louder. Pushing the cart is the same lone figure that sold Badakas a meat pie the previous night. Before we continue, please make sure you've subscribed to my channel. It helps me out a lot. Ahead of the group and keeping herself to the shadows, Zayli sees the old woman go up to a door and knock. The occupants of the house answer, and the old woman offers them pies from her stock. Instead of exchanging money, the adults give her a small, toddler-sized child. The woman puts the toddler in a sack and attaches the sack to her cart before continuing on. The parents watch sadly before they fall voraciously on their meat pies. Zayli quietly walks back to the group.
The woman is, gathering children for meat pies. People are trading their children for meat pies.
Badakas thinks this is a good idea.
Like she's going to make the children into meat pies?
As in, she went up to a door, the people inside gave her a toddler, and she put it in a sack. And then she gave each of them a meat pie.
Badakas is confused. Badakas wants to know how many kids it takes to make the meat pies.
I feel like we should go confront her.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how long this has been going on. And also, who trades a toddler for 2 meat pies?
Yeah,
That's not an equal distribution of energy.
seems like we're about to get into a battle.
Well, if she's happy meat grinding children, I doubt we're about to be friends.
If she doesn't give up the child, I'm going to kill her. Or I can slash her unconscious with fire, whichever she prefers.
I'm planning on killing her either way because she's clearly done this quite often and she's just going to get more kids.
Let's catch up to her then.
Badakas is confused. What do you not understand about a system where parents give their children to be turned into meat pies? I guess the only thing I'm confused about is whether or not the parents are also guilty.
She's enabling the system.
She is the system. The parents are just part of it. The fact that there's a system in place at all makes me concerned, but it's do we ignore a system that monstrous because they set it up that way? Not really. Maybe I'm not making sense, but she's the one murdering children, so yeah, she gets the brunt of it.
Badakas is still confused.
Badakas, the meat pie you have in your pocket is probably made of toddler.
Oh, okay. That seems normal.
Drugged toddler.
Wait, but Badakas wants free-range children. Children who have not been caged and are free to run around before the harvest. How much did you pay for that? Badakas forgot. I'll give you 2 gold pieces if you take it and smash it in the dirt and kick it everywhere. Badakas is conflicted. Badakas really wants to eat Badakas' meat pie, but Badakas also needs money because Badakas is poor. If you eat the meat pie, I'm gonna stab you. And I'm not gonna stab you just once.
Ooh.
We don't eat children. Adults are on their own. Badakas will not eat the meat pie then. Badakas is sad that Badakas has to waste food. I'll buy you or make you food later and season it how you want. Badakas will trade food for more food. That seems like a Badakas good deal. Instead of destroying the meat pie himself, Badakas hands it to Torin. Torin dramatically throws the meat pie on the ground and kicks it everywhere. Torin then tosses Badakas 2 gold pieces.
Okay, let's catch up with this.
What's the plan? Do we want to get the kids out of the way first?
I can run in and get them while you guys kill her.
Works. Most of my attacks are area attacks, so I can't hit her without risking them.
I'll run up and stab her.
Then when I have the kids, let's make this an all-out murder fest. Ready?
Hold on, unless there are more kids elsewhere?
Ooh, so we should Zone of Truth her.
I'm just saying that she's putting them into a sack. She ain't doing it in the street.
Do you have a binding spell, Nala? I do if you don't.
If that doesn't work, I can pull out a constrictor or become a T-Rex and bite her, but that's a bit overkill.
Let's try the constrictor then.
Here's to hoping she's just a creepy old lady and not some mist creature, but let's try it.
Nala chants a spell and, from out of thin air, a constructor hurls towards the woman pushing her cart. The woman yells in surprise as she's grabbed and held fast by the serpent's coils. Ah! What are you doing? Snakes! What's happening to me? Snakes! Nasty little snakes! I'll turn you into a stew!
Okay, Torin, you're up.
Torin casts Zone of Truth on the old woman, who struggles and fails to escape the coils of Nala's snake. She's affected by the zone. Ask away. What is the meaning of this? I am a respectable member of society. Zaylee carefully slices open the woman's squirming burlap sacks with her spear. Several children are revealed. What are you doing? Let me go!
Dandela, Barakas, help me. Maybe not Barakas. I need someone who's not going to eat the baby. Torin!
I think that's not fair to Barakas. He wouldn't eat the child. He only eats adults.
He said he only likes free-range children.
These aren't free-range children. They're caged, sort of. Barakas wouldn't eat children. Free-range adults. See? I told you.
Okay, somebody else get the other two.
They have to grow up to have more meat on them. Poblia curiously sniffs Zaylee's toddler as Zaylee walks a respectable distance from the old woman. Thorin carefully escorts a second toddler away from the wagon. Barakas, get the other child away from the wagon, please. Barakas could not see the child standing there. Come with Barakas. Barakas does not eat children. You could roll with us. Be our little pet. The toddler looks up at Barakas, clearly confused. Despite the confusion, there is also wonder in the toddler's face as tieflings are not native to Barovia.
I'm gonna name you Tabitha. Now, let's question this lady.
Zaylee suddenly marches up to the old woman.
So are you turning the toddlers into meat pies? Is that the exchange?
The old woman struggles vainly against the constrictor's coils. What do you mean, turning them into meat pies? There's plenty of wolf meat around.
What are you doing with the toddlers?
I put them in cages and fatten them up.
Where are the children now?
The children are in your hands, of course.
The children that aren't in our hands that you took from other parents.
They're in a safe place.
Where is the safe place?
Away from here.
If I beat the shit out of you with an inch of your life, will you tell me where the safe place is?
The old woman winks and vanishes, disappearing from the constrictor's coils. Pretty appropriate response for an old woman turned mist monster.
How did she vanish? She was constricted.
All is not as it appears. Should we try to scry her? Not that we know it'll work.
Do we have anything to scry her with?
Her cart?
I was gonna say, she left her cart and all her meat pies behind.
Okay, do it.
Barakas says follow your nose.
Hold on. Do we want to chase the child-eating woman with a lot of other people in tow?
Hey, Ismark, do you have any experience caring for children? Because we, happen to have 3 children that clearly were wanted, and now the crazy lady has left to our care.
Maybe for you, Torin. Tabitha's mine now.
Sure, Zaylee, but you can't take her with us. We have no idea what's coming, but I can guarantee it's nothing a toddler should be dragged through.
We could come back for her, but we have to go kill a vampire first.
There's a lot that needs to happen.
Ugh, fine.
I have some basic experience caring for humans and have some cows that would provide some milk.
You can keep this one. Zaylee clearly wants hers. Not sure about Barakas.
Barakas does not want any responsibilities for the children's.
Seems like you might give them a better life than their parents, especially since they're trading children for meat pies.
This day keeps getting stranger and stranger.
You're not coming with?
No, I'm afraid that until a new burgomaster is chosen, my duty is here.
Zaylee reluctantly hands over Tabitha, and Barakas's child runs over to Ismark.
If I come back and anything has happened to her, I'm going to murder you.
I promise upon my life that nothing ill will happen to Tabitha.
There is a long silence.
Are we ready to go then?
Nala breaks off a piece of the old woman's cart.
Always handy to have something for scrying.
Let's go.
Should we deliver Irina first and then scry the old lady? Or are we okay with her coming? We may want to go see Madame Eva in the Serpul encampments to the west. She may be able to tell us if the woman has a part to play in the vampire's downfall.
The road out of the village of Barovia is quiet, the trees standing as silent guardians on the path that leads out into the foreboding wilderness. But while the party is headed to get some answers and shed some light on the mystery of Barovia, evil begins to stir in the dark corners of this twisted land. Mother, we are heading to the Blue Water Inn for some drinks. Of course, dears. I'll be at my book club until dinner. Let the dead remain at rest. At last, we may begin. Mephistopheles, I call upon you, Lord of the Eighth. Show these supplicants a small taste of your power. Let the misery of their lives be briefly abated. You see, with an archdevil on our side, it will be a matter of time before life in Vallaki improves. Recruit those who are dissatisfied with the established order. We will flourish under new leadership if we all work together. But only one may wear the crown.
Casimir. Casimir.
You are dead. We killed you.
Yes. And there is magic that will rejuvenate the body I lost. Go to the Amber Temple. Seek out Jadun, the corpse star.
I
cannot make the journey alone. It is too dangerous to venture into that lair of madness.
You owe it to me. Find a way.
Morgantha, long have you hid in my domain. Defile my things, and you will go the way of those pathetic cannibals. Rahadin,
My lord.
assign spies to watch over my playthings. If anyone touches them, have the spy report directly to me at once. So beautiful, my Tatiana. I have found your soul again after all this time. Now we can be together as we were meant. Woe betide any who stand in my way.
A quick thank you to my patrons. And thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, share this video on your Twitter, Facebook, and other social media, and consider becoming one of my patrons on Patreon. I'll see you all next time.